Right.
You dig?
Whilst we're into your own act, I also remember 10 years ago, your own act was fairly wild. You came on to Bebopaloola, and of course everybody went mad, and you always used to dress in black leather, as I remember in those days.
Well, you know...
Do you still wear this gear?
Yeah, I wear black leather. You know, I'm a different type of person, I guess, than any other man. I drink, smoke, cuss, and go out with women. I suppose no other buddy does that. At least they won't admit it. I suppose you don't.
Oh, but I do.
Yeah,
I
well,
do.
yeah, right. At least you admit it.
Oh, yeah, it's not... No, the fact that you wear black leather is only part of it. You're also...
Now,
you
well,
seem to use your affliction, too, in your stage act, the fact that you wear a leg iron. I remember this at the time as being...
I only have one leg now.
You only have one?
Yeah.
But at the time you used your...
No, it was painful. And I put my weight on one leg so I can hold it there and do the act for my audience that I should do, that they paid to see. When my audience paid to see something, I must give them my best, no matter how I feel. Yeah, sometimes the pain is bad. When the weather's nice, it's pretty good. Now, you can check my records at Naval Headquarters at Grosvenor Square. I was also ordered back from Mildenhall by the 48th Technical Air Force because my leg was so bad. And my records are there for you to see.
So you're saying, in fact, you played on, really, when you shouldn't have been playing.
That's right. I shouldn't be here now.
Yeah, the audience, because of the gear you wear, do you think you attract a certain sort of audience, rockers, for example?
No, sir, I can please my audience.
But you must know over the years the sort of people who come to see you. Is there one group that stands out? Kids on motorbikes?
No, the older people. We draw a lot of older people, about 40 now. And they like me, and I like them. We get along quite well together.
Yeah, but what about young kids, too, in their late teens?
Well, the young kids now don't come see me anymore, you know. It's the 21, 22s, I say up to 40, you know.
And what sort of music are you into now, Gene?
Same thing I do. I do exactly what they want me to do.
I mean, you still play the old rock and roll numbers?
I try to put in some of the newer ones, which they sometimes won't accept, so I change immediately.
Now, other old rock and rollers like Jerry Lee Lewis have, in a way, changed with the times. Now, Jerry Lee has left behind his Breathless and Great Balls of Fire days that you were into when he was into his sort of music. And now he plays more country music, because that way he knows he can keep abreast with changes. Why haven't you done this?
Oh, well, I'm getting ready to do it now. But, actually, I love rock and roll, and I was in it from the start. And really, there's not that much difference in between country and rock and roll. There's not really that much difference. And Jerry Lee, to me, is doing what he done in the 1950s. In the 50s.
He was playing country music before he went into rock and roll. And he's really come full circle.
Right.
Do you play country music?
Yeah, very well.
What sort of thing, I mean?
Well, actually, I'm a musician and a singer, and I can sing just about anything that you want to put in front of me, as long as it doesn't come up into opera or semi-opera or something like that. I love to listen to that type of music, but I can sing just about anything I want to sing.
Yeah, but could you...
I'm an artist. That's what I'm paid to do, isn't it?
But if, as you say, you don't attract the young kids anymore, it's mainly people who are still old rock and rollers and older, haven't you thought of changing your style so you come on just as a straight country artist?
No, I could never do that.
You couldn't do that?
No. Jerry don't do it as well.
Well, he plays a lot of country music records now. I mean...
Yeah, well, he plays a lot, but he still does his whole lot of shaking going on. And in England, he can't get off a stage unless he does it.
Yes. Do you think kids, as the sort of kids who used to come to your performances in the late 50s, today are missing out on something by not appreciating the old
Oh, they
style
do
of rock and
appreciate.
roll?
The biggest group in the world used to be called the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. But our biggest group in the United States now is called Creedence Clearwater. And he does old stinking rock and roll. And it's funky and it's low down. And he pulls it right from the bottom of his feet, right from his heart. To see Creedence, you probably hate him to see him. But I love that man can sing. And as far as I'm concerned, I haven't ever seen an artist I didn't like. Really. They can do something well. Some of the things they do I don't like, but some of the things they... But I cannot judge their music. Now, a lot of people and a lot of promoters will pay you to do a show, and they want to enter your personal life as well, which to me is not right on. It's not gin. It's not good. They want to enter the artist's private life, which my life is private, and I like to keep it that way. But what I do when I get on stage is entirely different. And what my public wants me to do is what I'll do. And I will not have no cigar-smoking little man sitting out there judging my public or telling my public what they should do, what they should like. Because if the public don't like me, they won't pay and come see me. And I think I speak for not only myself, but for every British artist in the country, and they know what I'm talking about.
But this sort of tough line, this sort of independence you want, must have got you into trouble or lost your work in the past.
I don't need your work. Really, I don't have to work. I don't have to. I'm paid by the United States government.
I'm sorry, you're paid by the U.S. government?
Yes.
How is that?
I'm in the Navy. I was hurt.
Oh, I see. You get
yeah.
a pension or a...
Yeah, I told you before, when I was 17, I was in the Navy, and it's not a pension now. It's
a disability
right
payment or something?
Yeah.
Oh, so
yeah.
you don't have to work?
No.
And where do you spend most of the time? You've just come back from Los Angeles?
No, I spend most of the time with my wife and 4 children.
Very wise, too.
My son was just accepted in the Naval Academy, which, being a disabled officer, I'm allowed to recommend him. And he was accepted, thank God, and I'm very proud of that. But I think it's just about high time that some artists got up and stood up and said, look, these cigar-smoking fat slobs are not allowed to tell the British public what they like and what they dislike. Let them decide.